Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm the K-pop mailman. Today we're going to be checking out ILLIT. I still just, that name is just, I don't understand. So let me know down in the comments if something's come of that to explain that name. Now granted, even if you explain it, I don't think that name's good. But I would love to listen because obviously when ENHYPEN's name was announced, I wasn't like on board. It didn't sound awful, but I was like, okay, but the meaning behind it, and then obviously just the boys growing and all that. They're my group now. They have surpassed every group in existence for me. So maybe it'll grow. I don't know. It still hasn't. And if you don't know, I did watch RUNEXT for the most part. Did get towards the end and I stopped watching. Just kind of didn't love the direction the show was going. Kind of seemed like a lot of favoritism, and I wasn't agreeing with some of the picks. But I don't know. They're professionals. I am not. And typically, I don't let that stuff get to me because I understand it's not always going to be my picks. But some stuff I don't know. Girls Planet 999 got me the same way, but I did watch all that show. But anyway, so I do know the final group loosely. I definitely knew them. I just don't really recall because it's been so long since the show. I do know Wonhee made it, who was my absolute favorite. Granted, when I was watching the show, I was completely okay if she didn't make it. It's not that I didn't want her to. I just understood if she didn't because she wasn't necessarily ready. Kind of like Taki in Island. I was one of the people that was like, I understand him not going further. I don't think he should. He's not ready. And now he's in an An team, and that group's fucking amazing. So I think sometimes it makes sense to wait. But excited to check this out because I've heard that people are actually very into it. Some of my closer friends in the K-pop scene are surprised at how much they like it. And so I said I would give it a chance regardless of how I heard it did. So I'm excited to check it out. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who. Like I said, I know Wonhee. Who was it? Was it Sha? Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting her name. One of the girls made it, but then I guess she didn't debut with them, which was kind of surprising. I'm spacing on her name. And then is it Eora? Probably wrong on that name. She was somebody that I really like. She made it, and I'm definitely forgetting the rest, but I'm sure maybe it'll come back. But I'm excited to check it out. We're going to be watching their debut first, and then we will get into. They did have another one come out recently, and we'll check that one out as well in a future video.
Baby, I'm just trying to play cool, but I just can't hide that I want you.
Oh, there's Wonhee right there. That was Eora. I'm definitely forgetting how to pronounce the name. Yunjin? Yuna. Sorry. Oh, Wonhee. He was so precious. I love blue. Wow, they really leaned into Wonhee being like center slash visual. I like the little dropout. That was solid. Really like this section. I guess I've missed, what's her name, Minju? I know she's in the group, but I don't feel like I've seen her center. Or is that her? That might have been her actually. Oh, oh, that's a cute photo. kind of like harpy sound in the back is really good. I love the dropout. It's just fun.
Baby, don't say no.
I did like it. I definitely did. Summer Moon. So that's gonna be their thing, because obviously with B-Lift and Hive and all that. Okay. So they're gonna have a comic too. They're gonna have a webtoon, which not surprised, obviously, because it is B-Lift, which is under Hive, which they have webtoons for their artists, especially their newer artists. Um, I did enjoy it. I did. I didn't go in like I said with any type of like I don't like the name. I didn't really care. I didn't think the group was the people that I would have picked and stuff. I didn't go in like that. So I did really enjoy it. They've really leaned on they've leaned on Wanhee. I feel like on her visuals and being more center, which is kind of surprising to me, since like I said, she was somebody that was very new. I feel like I'm trying to remember. I feel like she'd only been like training for like 7 months or something. Like wasn't it like really small time and like it showed and like I know she had I'm curious I was while we were watching this, I was like, I wonder how her live vocals have improved. She herself had said in one of the episodes, like I can't sing live yet. Like not, well enough and all this stuff. So I mean I'd assume with their training after the show to debut, it's gotten better. But yeah, they've I mean, she's adorable. I mean, we knew that from the beginning. Everybody knew that, and that was kind of everyone's worry is that she was just going to get in because of that. I also thought she was talented, by all means, and she made it into the group. So I'm excited to see her growth for sure. But as for the song and the group, I mean, like it seems so solid. I do need to see more whether or not I'm going to enjoy the rest of this stuff. I think the other one was like Lucky Girl Syndrome or something like that. You guys have to let me know down in the comments. Just remind me of the names of everybody. Like I said, I know Wanhee. The other girl that I did really like was, and I'm spacing on how to pronounce her name. It's like Iora. I feel like it's Ihora, I think. But I kept messing up saying it because I'm not sure. And then there was Yuna, right? I said Yunjin, but I was like, no, it's Yuna, I think. And she was a girl that I thought was crazy talented. It was one of those things where it's like, I don't know that she should be in this group. And especially when I had like my set, who I thought should be in the group, she didn't fit. And like, that was like something that happened when Island happened with Kay. Like, I love Kay. I thought he's extremely talented, and I'm so happy he's an Ant team now. But it was just one of those things, like, I wasn't sure that he fit in the group that I was seeing with that competition show. And then there's Minji. I think it's Minji. And she was one that I don't know. I just never saw it personally. And so that was one that I just wasn't sure about. And I also don't feel like, and maybe I was just missing her. I saw her a bunch, but I didn't feel like I saw her front and center. So maybe I'm just not used to seeing her, especially in this light. So, and then there was one more girl, if I'm not mistaken, and I don't at all remember who she is. So you guys have to let me know, because like I said, I'm going into this not having finished the show, but I did see all the people that were in the group, but I haven't followed any of it, so I don't remember. And I've had no repetition with it, so you guys have to let me know. I would assume they probably don't have any type of positions. I know B-Lift doesn't do that really. I feel like Hive as a whole doesn't really do that. So let me know down in the comments. And what did you guys think about this? Did you think this was a solid debut? It's definitely a good debut. It's one that will go on the playlist. It's one that I will listen to. It's kind of got an earworm feel to it. I love the dropout part. Definitely my favorite. So I'll be listening to it again, but it wouldn't say that it's like top tier, one of the best debuts. That's a very short list, I feel like, and a very exclusive list. Some of the ones being ENHYPEN and TXT, they have just crazy debuts to me. And so they're not necessarily up in that tier, but it's enjoyable. It's one that I will put on my playlist. So I can understand why some of my friends were like, I enjoyed it more than I thought it would. But I'm excited to see where they go from here. and what their next release. I don't know if you'll have to let me know if the Lucky Girl Syndrome. I think that's the name of it. I know they have a music video. I think it just came out a couple days ago, maybe, or maybe a couple weeks ago. Is that from this same album, or is that actually a new release already? I feel like they debuted pretty recently, so I would assume it's just part of the same album. But you guys have to let me know down in the comments. As always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by the video. I really appreciate it. If you did enjoy this, can you please give me a like down below? It helps the channel. Subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and put on the bell, and you'll get notifications when I put out new stuff. Getting back in the swing of things, trying to get stuff out when I can. Obviously, being a full-time employee and having a kid and all this stuff, it's just not always something I can get to every day. So I do my best to get them out there for you guys, and I appreciate you guys giving me support. So I will see you guys in the next video.